Yo, pause. The NFL just handed Las Vegas another Super Bowl. And honestly, the rest of America should be heated right now. Stick around because I'm about to expose exactly what's going on. Okay, real talk. Cast your mind back to February 2024 in Vegas, Super Bowl 58. Chiefs versus 49ers. No cap, that was the greatest Super Bowl ever played, and I will die on that hill. Went into overtime. Kansas City pulled it out 25 to 22. Taylor Swift was losing her mind in the suite, and 120 million Americans were locked in watching. Third most watched TV broadcast in American history. Bro, the NFL saw all of that and said, yeah, we're going back. And honestly, can you blame them? So the NFL just confirmed Super Bowl 63 in 2029 is going back to Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. And here's my hot take that nobody else is saying right now. The NFL is low-key rigging the Super Bowl schedule to favor Vegas and the West Coast, and the rest of America is just sitting there taking it. Think about it. Vegas gets 2 Super Bowls in just 5 years. That's insane. Vegas is about to become the 12th city to host multiple Super Bowls, but only the 5th city ever to do it twice within 6 years. You really think that's just a coincidence? Nah. The NFL knows where the money is. And it's in Vegas, baby. And before the East Coast fans come at me in the comments, hear me out. By the time 2029 rolls around, 6 of the last 8 Super Bowls will have been played in the Western United States. SIX. Vegas twice. LA twice, San Francisco once, Phoenix once. So when was the last time New York, Chicago, or Dallas hosted? I'll wait. Drop your city in the comments if you feel robbed right now. Commissioner Goodell was out at the NFL annual meeting in Phoenix, of course, another Western city, hyping this whole thing up. And look, I get it. Super Bowl 58 brought in over 330,000 fans and generated more than $1 billion for Vegas. A billion, with a B. And now Goodell is floating the idea of moving the game to the third Sunday of February to line it up with President's Day weekend, a 3-day holiday weekend in Las Vegas. Bro, that's not a Super Bowl anymore. That's a national holiday. And honestly, I'm not even mad. That idea is cold. And look, we have to talk about the Taylor Swift effect for a second. Because Super Bowl 58 wasn't just a football game, it was a cultural event. Swifties who had never watched a single football game in their life were tuned in. Taylor brought in millions of casual viewers and turned a great game into an unforgettable moment. So the real question is, will Travis and Taylor still be together in 2029? Will the Chiefs even make it back? Because if Taylor Swift is sitting in a suite at Allegiant Stadium again in 2029, this won't just be the biggest Super Bowl ever. It'll be the biggest televised event in human history. No cap. Drop a football if you want the Chiefs back, or a broken heart if you're over it. Hey, let me break down the road to 2029 for y'all real quick. The most recent Super Bowl just went down February 8th, 2026 at Levi's Stadium in the Bay, 49ers house. Next up, 2027, Super Bowl 61 is going to SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, the Rams and Chargers crib, low-key the most beautiful stadium in America right now. Then 2028 heads to Atlanta, Mercedes-Benz Stadium, home of the Falcons. And then 2029, Vegas again. The West Coast stranglehold on the Super Bowl is real, and it is not letting up. Okay, here is where it gets spicy. Las Vegas Raiders owner Mark Davis, this man has to be dreaming about a home Super Bowl, right? Like imagine your team playing the biggest game in sports history in your own stadium. That would be the greatest story ever told in NFL history. But, and this is a big but, the Raiders had the worst record in the entire NFL last season. Dead last. They're picking first in the draft next month. So for them to go from worst in the league to Super Bowl champions in Vegas by 2029, that's not a long shot. That's basically impossible. And that's exactly why it would be the most legendary thing to ever happen in sports. Imagine the storyline. Worst team in 2025 becomes Super Bowl champs at home in 2029. NFL would literally script that if they could. And it's personal for Mark Davis, too. The stadium address is literally 3333 Al Davis Way, named after his late father. If the Raiders ever win a Super Bowl there, I will cry. Grown man tears on camera, for real. Let's also just take a second to appreciate that Allegiant Stadium has become the most in demand venue in America right now. Like, this place does not sleep. Since opening in 2020, Raiders, UNLV football, Vegas Kickoff Classic, Las Vegas Bowl, Pro Bowl 2 years in a row, Canelo Alvarez versus Terrence Crawford in September 2025, huge fight, WrestleMania 41 last year, packed. WWE loved it so much, WrestleMania 42 is coming back there in just 3 weeks. And they've still got the 2027 College Football National Championship and the 2028 NCAA Final Four locked in. This stadium is doing things no other venue in America is doing right now. It's not even a football stadium anymore and is literally the center of American entertainment. Full stop. Before I bounce, I'm putting my prediction on record right now. Here's who I think plays in Super Bowl 63 in Vegas in 2029. AFC Kansas City Chiefs. Because Patrick Mahomes is not human and will never stop winning NFC Dallas Cowboys because they are overdue, and Jerry Jones would pay any amount of money for a Vegas Super Bowl Chiefs win it again. Mahomes gets his 5th ring. Taylor Swift cries, America explodes. You heard it here first. Drop your Super Bowl 63 prediction in the comments. I'm reading every single one. Vegas is not just hosting the Super Bowl. Vegas is the Super Bowl now. And the NFL knows it. 2029 is going to go crazy. If you're new here, smash that subscribe button because we cover all the biggest stories in sports and we do not hold back. Like the video if you think the NFL is low-key biased toward Vegas. And I'll catch y'all in the next one. Peace.